This is what faces former British interpreters stranded in Kabul when they try to get to the airport. Taliban fighters have tightened security on key roads around the city, leaving those who used to work for NATO with little choice but to hide and hope help will come to them.
This is the room where we are hiding.
Around the city, an unknown number of families with links to the West are trapped. Many, like this former British interpreter, have small children with them and are terrified of being discovered.
We are so scared. We scared that if the process stops or if the British forces just withdraw from Afghanistan, it will be very hard for us to leave.
ITV News footage of British passport holders locked out of the safety of the airport met with this blunt response from the government today, which says it must security vet everyone coming here.
People on the UK no-fly list have tried to access a flight to the UK, and that poses a real threat to our national security. So, those scenes are desperate. I have every sympathy for UK passport holders who are despairing in the crowd. We're getting through people at best speed, but the safety of troops and our responsibility to do the necessary checks means that we can't just open the gates and get everybody onto flights as free-for-all.
What do you want? Save our family!
Today, former interpreters vented their frustration outside the Home Office at those they say have been left behind. This man's brother worked with British troops, but hasn't been given permission to travel here.
A nightmare for them. We have got a contact number. They're only saying, just make your way. How can I make my way if the Taliban are not allowing me?
What are your fears for your brother if he's not rescued soon?
A lot, because right now he's standing in front of a Taliban who we have fought directly in the past 20 years. All these Afghans have stood shoulder to shoulder with the British soldiers. They have died. They've taken the bullets of the same enemy.
Many of these interpreters have left behind family members whose lives are now on the line. Some themselves worked for NATO and are facing an increasingly perilous situation in Afghanistan.
Time is running out. The air bridge will soon close, and there are fears the Taliban will then hunt down and kill former British interpreters who they still regard as the enemy. Dan Rivers, ITV News.